Fast Card here, guys, and welcome back to another episode. What we got going on today is we got TRX4M. We got a nice purple injora motor, and we got some crawl gears. So stay tuned. Alright guys, since you've seen the truck last, we did a little bit of cosmetic things. Put me a Chevy decal there, and also took off the roll bar here. I think it gives it a nice sleek look, but it's definitely lacking the crawl gears, just like my other one. You can tell a big difference, but I still want some same wheel speed. So we'll be trying out this purple motor by Injora. So you start out and you be taking off the body. Traxxas has made this pretty simple. Taking out those two screws and all the screws around the transmission. It's hard to see there, see them in there. We'll be taking those out. So you guys start by pulling this up the battery tray, unhooking these wires here, and they actually go all the way through here. So we'll just be taking the motor one out. Should be your back one. We'll fish it through here. And then we'll just set this off to the side. There's one more screw that you couldn't get to that was underneath the battery tray right here. So we'll take that out. Once that screws out, guys, just pull straight up and pulls right out. And then we're going to start be taking, we'll have to take off the drive shafts. So right here and right here, and then we'll pull all of these on the outer casing out. Alright guys, so you're going to pull this transmission apart very easily. Try to get all the gears to stick to one side or the other. So this one was sitting in here. The reason I'm saying that is because all you're going to do is replace these gears exactly with the new ones. This right here sits down in here. Just like that. So now we can get to our motor. The great thing about this is the Injora has a stainless steel pinion on it. So we'll bolt that right in, and then we'll start putting our crawl gears in. Guys, make sure you do use some blue Loctite to put the motor screws back in. One thing great about Injora is they did send extra screws for the motor. We'll be just setting those aside because the original ones will work. And now we'll start to replace the crawl gears. So we're just going to open this up. The pinion gear that is in here is exactly the same. It's just a plastic pinion. Injora, you can't beat the price, guys, and them sending you a metal one. So this will be the second set of crawl gears. Like I said, I got them in my Tarantula. So you're just not going to want to mix them up. We'll take the 3 gears out, and we'll be replacing them one at a time. So this one here goes closest to the motor. So we'll just take the shaft out of it completely out, and then we'll match it up. So looks like this one right here. So I'm going to set this one to the side. This is the original, and we're going to put our shaft back in there. Then this sits in here. We'll take our second one out here. The shaft did stay. Set it off to the side so not to mix it up. Well, you can easily see which one it is. So we'll set this off to the side. Put our shaft in here. drop it in here. Then lastly will be the shaft that holds the drive shafts. We'll pull this one out. Oh, it comes out one way. And we'll take this. It is beveled so that it will stay. Looks like I got that in backwards. Now we got it all the way in. There we go. Now we'll get it all the way in. This would be a good time to add some grease if you want to add some grease. If not, then it's plastic gears, then we'll just slide this back on. But I'm going to add some grease. So we just slid our case back on, and we'll just start putting it back together with the 4 screws. I will keep these gears to the side. You never know when I'll want to use them. May want to put the Fury Tech, and I heard the stock gearing is better. But let's get this together. So guys, one more thing I did is I plugged it in. Just plugged it into the AC, put a battery in there. You want to make sure everything is smooth. Also, then when you're putting it back in your drive shaft, you can get it all lined up straight. Because I had one that was straight, and the other one was underneath, so I couldn't get the screwdriver or the 1.5 in there. So now I can easily get it so that they're lined up correctly. And all you're going to do is push that on there, put the screw back in. Pretty simple job. Then we're going to reroute the wiring through the battery tray and bolt the transmission back in, attaching our drive shafts. So to keep the drive shafts balanced, you want the screw in the same place. So you just line everything back up, and the screw in there is in the same place, and then bolt it down. So pretty simple. Alright guys, they both got crawl gears in, and I do have the tarantula lined up pretty close to the same, because as the Cheyenne, because the Cheyenne is longer. And we're just going to do a little test. As you can tell, the Cheyenne is further, not a lot further, but is further than the stock, so we do have more wheel speed. One thing to take in mind too is the tarantula tires here. They are taller. They are taller, so that's going to get you a little bit further. So it definitely did add wheel speed. We will be doing that to the tarantula. I got a purple motor for it as well, but I also got some axle upgrades that we'll be doing at the same time. So as always guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.